Hi there, it's your trusted tour guide, Annie Hall for OurRecipeTree.com. So if you've arrived at this page and you're watching this video, it's because someone is asking you for help with to populate their recipe tree. A recipe tree is a recipe collection. In this case, and it will tell you on this page who has invited you. In this case, Jill Canwisher has asked me to help with her tree, one of her trees. She can have more than one. If I'm not already a member, then I will click here. I'll create my free profile. Very simple, no credit card information required. There is no expense associated. So I simply put first name, last name, email, and my desired password. I sign up and I'll get a verification email. Or I can simply use one of my social media accounts. So I'm going to go back because I'm already signed in as Annie Hall, and I'm just going to go ahead and use that profile. So Jill has asked me to add recipes, and I'll show you which tree we're working on. So Jill has a recipe tree called Ladies Group, or Ladies Dinner Group. So she wants me to contribute a recipe to that particular tree, and so I go to My Recipes, and I'm going to add a recipe. I'm going to use type or copy and paste. And I've got getting started options for more detailed information on adding recipes. So for the purpose of this exercise, I'm simply going to create a general recipe and fill in only the mandatory fields, just so you know what this is about with regards to helping someone else by contributing recipes to their recipe tree, also known as a collection, a recipe collection. So very basic stuff. The adding of recipes is very simple, self-explanatory. I am just putting in some information into those fields which are mandatory, which is shown by the red star. We have a couple sort fields that we have made mandatory, which is recipe ethnicity, as well as type of recipe, or recipe category, we call it. Okay? Now this is the important part. This is my recipe in my library, but Jill has asked me to contribute some of my recipes to her tree or collection. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. These are the different entities to which I can attach this particular or any of my recipes. And it doesn't have to be a new recipe. It can be an existing recipe, and I can add it if I'm invited later. But in this case, I know I'm attaching this one to the ladies' dinner group. I save it. I don't have any pictures to add at this time. I can always go back and change that. I don't have any videos that I'm going to attach it, but again, I can always go back and change that. So there it is, the general recipe, which I just added to be used on Jill's tree. So let's go have a look and see if it ended up on Jill's tree. Now you can see Ladies Dinner Group. This is planted and managed by Jill Canwisher. That's the one she wanted me to help with. There's her group. Hello, ladies. And now I can see I did a keto recipe. It's a Anne's general recipe. There it is. It's that simple. I can click here. I go back to the dinner group. You can see this is a public tree. The tree's name is Ladies Dinner Group. And I've attached that to this profile. Okay, it's that simple. You can have lots of fun with this. You can create your own trees. Even in a free account, you get a free tree that you can build with your friends or your family, co-workers, whatever you like. Thank you. We appreciate you helping Jill and others build their food memories and save them here on Our Recipe Tree. See you soon.